Hey, welcome to another episode of Random Reviews by EJBJ. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Marvel Disney Plus series, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The last episode of season 1 was made available yesterday, and I was able to watch it last night, and I just gotta say, this whole series has been, I wouldn't say a surprise, but it definitely lived up to my expectations for Marvel, especially the Captain America franchise, which I think is probably in the top 3 for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The Winter Soldier and the Falcon. I think Captain America Civil War is probably maybe my second favorite movie in the MCU for me. For me, nothing tops Black Panther, but yeah, definitely Captain America Civil War. And I feel like this movie, or I should say series, is kind of like a movie. Basically, if you sit and you watch every episode back to back, it's basically like sitting and watching a 4.5 hour movie. It's really that good. I would say I really can't say anything bad about it. I think from beginning to end, it really gave you an overall look into the lives of the Falcon, which is played by Anthony Mackie, and the Winter Soldier, or Bucky, which was Captain America's best friend. He's played by Sebastian Stan, and both of them are really great actors. The one of the scenes, I forget which episode it was, but it showed when he was in Wakanda and he finally realized that he was no longer under the control of Hydra, with those code words that they used to turn him into the Winter Soldier. And when he broke down and he cried, it was almost as if you could feel a sense of the pain and torture that he had been dealing with for all those years, or knowing what he had done, all the lives that he probably ruined, and he was basically under no control of the things that he was doing. Another aspect of this series, which I found very interesting, was when they went to Baltimore to meet the character of Isaiah, which was an African-American man who was one of the first super soldiers. And to me, that, it was really, it was heartbreaking, but it was also a very eye-opening, and it had it mirrored, things that happened in real life, and it was also a homage to the comics. A lot of people didn't even realize that, that story of Isaiah was in the comic books. This African American man, or African American men, who were given different forms of the super soldier serum, and basically he was the only one to survive. And after basically saving his fellow soldiers the same way Captain America did, Steve Rogers, he was imprisoned and he was experimented upon. And it was wow, you know, just to see the emotion and the bitterness that he felt towards a country and a government that he had really sworn to fight and protect. And it was like they just didn't really show him the appreciation that he really deserved. But the good thing is Anthony Mackie's character, Sam, you know, that was one of the reasons why he was really reluctant to take the mantle of Captain America, you know, because of the history behind, you know, African American soldiers, and how, you know, you basically risk your life to fight for a country and a nation, and basically the only thing you get in return for it is a pat on the back and they basically send you on your way to face the discrimination and the additional pain and suffering of, you know, PTSD and, you know, other things that soldiers may deal with. And that's it. You get a pat on the back and they send you on your way. And it's unfortunate, but to get back to this series, I will just say that I'm definitely giving this series a 9.5. I'm giving it a 9.5. I would say it wasn't as visually stunning and thought-provoking as maybe WandaVision, but it definitely made you think. It was a very introspective story of you know, the 5-year snap and Sam coming back to realizing he had nothing and no one was helping to take care of, you know, his family or him. You know, he was basically what you would call for hire fighter, or what is it called? He was basically like Deadpool. I can't think of the word right now, but you know what I mean. They basically sent him out on missions and they paid him for it, but you know, he couldn't even get a bank loan. That to me, that's crazy. That's crazy. And it was unfortunate, but one thing I do like about his character is, even though he went through all that, it still didn't deter him from wanting to do what was right and help others. You know, he realized even the character of Carly, which I really liked her character. She was played by what was her name? What was her name? Okay, I'm trying to look up the characters now, the names now. Anyway, I can't find it right now, but the girl that played Carly, I thought her acting was amazing. And also Wyatt Russell, who played John Walker, aka U.S. Agent. I can't wait to see what they do with his character. I think you know, it was really sad when you think about what happened to him trying to live up to the pressure of the Captain America mantle. You know, his best friend really tried to, you know, keep him in a place where, you know, he wasn't always beating himself up. He was kind of like that that person that knew him and that he could talk to about anything. And to lose him, you know, I think it really turned him to the dark side completely, where, you know, he's still, in his mind, he still wants to be a hero, but he's willing to do anything at any cost to achieve his goal. And even if that means killing someone in cold blood, he'll do it. And I don't think he realizes that he's actually working for Hydra now. But Julia Louis-Dreyfus, her character, she's pretty funny. I always thought she was hilarious. The character's name is Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. Yeah, I have to say that the character is familiar to me, but I just don't remember exactly what happened with her story. I do know she is related to the Thunderbolts story, or kind of like the Marvel's version of the Suicide Squad. So, but I'll just go ahead and finish this one off and say that The Falcon and the Winter Soldier was amazing. Visually, the acting was amazing. I think there were a couple of points where it was a little, maybe a predictable, but and some of the writing where the dialogue was a little lacking, but other than that, it was great, and I think that's why I give it a 9.5 overall. It was definitely a must watch, and that's all I have for now. And until we meet again, and Random Reviews by EJBJ will be back soon. Well, all right.